Hi guys, it's Angelica and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. Today I have a different type of video for you guys. This is my first sit down chatty type of video. I've done more vloggy ones so far, but this is my first one where I'm actually sitting down in front of my camera and talking to you guys. So today's video is going to be about my current camera gear. I wanted to make kind of a time capsule type video to showcase the gear that I'm using right now so that in the future when I upgrade things, I can see those small improvements as well as show all of you that you actually don't need that much to get started, to get into photography, to start a blog, to start a YouTube channel. By showing you what I'm currently using, I'm hoping to show you that a little goes a long way. So the main thing you want to have is a camera. A camera is obviously very key if you want to take photos or if you want to take videos. I have two that I use actually. So I have my Lumix G10 that I've had for ages. It's probably due time for an upgrade, or at least an upgrade on the lens for me. But for what I do, it's plenty of camera for me. So I've had this camera for ages now. I remember saving up, I think it was the summer before grade 11, I think I had my first job, and I saved all my money and then spent it all on this camera. So yeah, tried, tested, and true. It does the trick and I love it. Secondly, I always have my phone on me. So I always take advantage of the camera on my phone. Usually I use it for videos as well, just because right now, which I'll talk about more later, I'm using iMovie from my phone to edit my YouTube videos. So I just upgraded my phone. I actually used to, for the past couple of videos that I had made and most of the pictures on my Instagram, if they were from my phone, then they were from my iPhone SE. This baby goes back to 2016. My dad bought it for me as an early Christmas present. And yeah, it was great while it lasted, but it was time for an upgrade. So this Black Friday, I actually got a new iPhone 11, and so far so good. It's been awesome. The screen is obviously bigger on my new iPhone 11, so it makes editing that much more easier. And it's a newer phone, so it works a little smoother. There's a couple different new camera settings, like portrait mode, that I've yet to play around with, but so far it's pretty awesome. I'm pretty stoked about it. In addition to the cameras themselves, you always want to make sure that you have a charger. And for the camera, at least, you want to have some backup SD cards so that you have enough space to take as many pictures as you want during your photo shoot or while you're out taking photos, whatever the case may be. In my camera, I usually have the 64 gig Lexar Platinum 2 memory card, and it's been great. The speed is awesome. 64 gigs usually lasts me a whole shoot. If not, it's more than that. So that's been working really well for me. Other than that, I also have two backup ones in my camera bag at all times, just in case. I have the 16 gig Kingston memory card, and I also have a 2 gig Kingston, just in case. Other equipment in addition to cameras that you'll want to have handy is a tripod. One tripod will probably be good enough, but in my case I have two. I have a tall one that extends to like the full height of someone if I need it to, and then I also have a small one. The tall one I'm currently using right now to film this video, so I can't show it to you, but I'll have some B-roll clips to show you while I'm talking. It's pretty old. It used to be my dad's before I took it from him. It does the trick. Like I said, it has the mount for a camera, and then I also bought a new mounting plate for my smartphone, because more often than not I'm using my smartphone to capture video or even take pictures these days, especially if I'm on the go. Having my phone to take pictures from is way more accessible than lugging around my big camera, especially on camping trips where I don't necessarily want to bring my larger, more expensive camera, and my iPhone quality is good enough. And then secondly, I also have a small tripod which I got last year for Christmas, and it came with a Bluetooth clicker, which I'll talk about more in a second. So this guy has flexible legs so that you can bend it in any kind of way you want. Sorry if you hear background noise, it's Troy readjusting himself in bed. He's so cute. I'll show him afterwards. Anyways, back on subject. Yeah, I love this one because it's so adjustable and versatile that I can attach it to a post, a fence, a tree. I can set it down, I can maneuver it any way to get it level, and it's small and compact. It fits in my backpack that I bring with me to go camping or hiking, and I love it. And it's got a universal, I guess, screw at the top that you can attach like a camera plate or I guess just your camera, I should say. It just screws directly into the bottom of your camera, or it has the smartphone mounting plate, so I can attach my smartphone in a horizontal or vertical orientation. Some nice to have equipment if you aren't like me. I have an iPhone, and I guess I could use Siri to automatically take pictures for me in camera mode, but I personally, if I'm out in a crowd, don't want to be saying Siri volume down for it to take a picture. So I like to be a little more discreet, and for that reason I bought a Bluetooth clicker. This one is great. It actually comes with this tripod and mounting plate if you order it. But funny story for me is I moved like 2-3 times this year, and among the move I lost the first Bluetooth clicker that I ordered and just recently found it. But before I found it, I actually ordered another one, and I ordered it with a camera strap this time, so that it'd be a little bit easier to keep track of and not lose, because it's like actually attached to me, has a little bit more substance and body to it. But it's been great. It connects to your camera, or your phone, I should say, via Bluetooth, and all you have to do is turn it on, connect it, and click the shutter, and you're good to go. Another thing that I use is a waterproof case, especially for when we're in the canoe or around any water, and I want to make sure that my phone's not gonna fall from my hands into the lake or the river or whatever it might be. I actually can't find it right now. I think it's downstairs with all our camping equipment, but that's something that I also use whenever we're camping and I'm taking pictures. Some other things that I want to note are that I use iMovie for my phone, and I use my laptop Photoshop to edit pictures if I want to review my pictures on a bigger screen and better tools. But other than that, I usually use either Visco, or I've just started using Lightroom because they have those presets that you can create and save so that it's a bit more seamless and more efficient photo editing. So that's been new to try out. But fun fact, I also wanted to mention that I actually use Instagram stories to edit some parts of my videos. My little intro screen that you probably would have seen in the beginning of this video I made on Instagram stories, and for my little clips video, the beginning and ending videos are also made in Instagram stories. So I found that that's a really cool hack to use if you're just making small videos for the first time and want to try it out without investing into fancier softwares that you need to learn how to use. And yeah, if you're just getting started, getting your feet wet, and don't want to invest that much money into video editing before you see how things go, I totally recommend using Instagram stories. So there you have it. That's all the equipment that I use. It's really not that much. A couple tripods, a couple cameras. You don't even really need a Bluetooth clicker. I just personally think it's a really useful tool. I think once I put my mind over the matter and just started creating videos for fun, I realized that I didn't need that much more than I already had. So I hope this inspires you to start creating videos. Comment below if you're a new channel just starting out like me, and yeah, we're in this together. We're gonna keep learning and growing and improving our skills. Some things on my wish list are a gimbal so I can get some smoother shots while walking around, especially on hikes. I have my notes right here, so that's why I'm looking down. I would love to get a new laptop so that when I'm ready to invest in that more advanced video editing software like Final Cut Pro or maybe iMovie for my laptop, who knows, that I can run it on a faster, more efficient computer, because mine's quite old. I've had this one since I started university in 2013. I'd love to get an upgraded camera or different lenses. Yeah, this is just the standard lens that I've had on my camera for forever, so I'm not sure. I'd have to do some research to see what would be a better improvement there. For my blog, I'd also love to update it to a Squarespace blog because I find that those are really aesthetically pleasing. But for now I use Blogspot, which has been working out just fine. As you can see, I have the basics. I have just enough to get creative and get experimental and yeah, just get my feet wet in this whole YouTube journey. So thanks for watching, and I hope this inspires you to get out there and get creative, and I appreciate you all for sticking around and watching me grow and improve my skills. Like this video and comment down below if you're a new channel so we can check out a bunch of them in the comments. Anyways, that's all for now, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Take care. Bye. If you heard any huffing and puffing in the background or any loud noises, it's this cutie patootie getting adjusted and getting comfy in bed. So sorry for the noise, but yeah, he's just a cutie and I got to enjoy this beautiful view while I filmed. Anyways, bye.